What happens when an NFL franchise has to declare for bankruptcy only 2 months before the season begins, which forced the franchise to relocate across season, having all current players opt out of their contracts and having even below average NFL players reject contracts? Your only option is to go out and sign a bunch of players that no other NFL team want anything to do with. Welcome to the Rejects Madden 19 franchise series. The most important game in franchise history. The Dublin Shamrocks traveled to Indianapolis to take on the 7-4 Indianapolis Colts. At this point in time, your Dublin Shamrocks have a 1-game lead ahead of the Colts in the AFC South. A win here puts the Shamrocks 2 games ahead of the Colts and would take a monumental collapse at that point not to make the playoffs. So no pressure, but easily the biggest game in team history. We're going to play 2 games today away at the Colts, and hopefully it'll be back-to-back wins with another win over the Bengals, as we are now in midst of a 3-game away stretch in the US of A, as we go from Indianapolis to Cincinnati to Cleveland, and then back home against the Ravens, and then last but not least away week 17 against the Houston Texans. Now I'm going to leave a poll in the description box below. Today is going to be a doubleheader, but I'm going to leave it up to you whether or not we finish the regular season next episode. We play 3 games, but to make it not a 50 to 60 minute episode, we just be playing the moments and show you in the highlights. So it'll be a normal 25 to 30 minute episode. So yes or no, go vote in the description box below. To make this episode happen and for the series to be uploaded back-to-back days, I couldn't wait to publish the video and wait for your votes to come in for the players of the episode. So for the first time in series history and for the last time, I put it up to my discretion, and I gave the offensive player of the episode to Dalton Crisson because the man was a tank last episode. He chewed so much clock, he got big plays when we needed to, and he's now up to a 67 overall with the player of the episode boost. And on defense, I decided to mix things up for the first time in team history. We give the defensive player of the episode to Daddy Nicholas, and with the +1 goes up to a 70 overall. Had a lot of big plays that weren't necessarily in the highlights, a couple big sacks and stopping the backfields and stopping crucial situations. So for that, we give him the player of the episode honors. And for the last time in season number 2 of the Rejects, we are going to try out a player, and he is going to be a center. It's an interesting one and a wild one nonetheless. But you guys wanted him, we're going to bring him in. It's all about what the fans want here. Our offensive line could always use some help, so I'm not against it whatsoever, but hopefully he performs quite well. He's not the highest overalls, but he brings a unique skill set to the organization, and that is Brian Shaw. The 37-year-old coming in at a 59 overall. He's a big boy coming in at 6'8". He had to cut 50 pounds because he's 450 pounds, but in Madden you can only go up to 400. But at 6'8", 400 pounds, this guy, at least bare minimum, is gonna be a menace and a tank blocking up the middle of the offensive line. He is going to be signed today for bare minimum a 1-game contract, as he is going to start at the center position. A lot of you might not know who Brian Shaw is. That's what I'm here for. Brian Shaw, the 37-year-old, 6'8", 400 pounds, out of Brighton, Colorado, from Black Hills State University. Didn't even play football in college. He did play basketball in college. That's where his height comes into play. But who is this man? Strongly considered. I like the pun. That wasn't necessarily meant to happen, but it happened. Strongly considered as the strongest man in the world, as he's won the World's Strongest Man competition 4 times. He won the Arnold Strongman Classic 3 times. He's won the Strongman Super Series 6 times. Like, to put it simple, like, this guy can lift a lot of weight. Some of his personal records consist of a 903-pound squat, a 1,260-pound deadlift, and a 525-pound bench press. Like I said, to be like Frank, he's just a strong man. Like, not to be punny, but he just really is. So he is gonna try to put his strength to the test in professional football, and today, hopefully, he can bring his unique skill set and be somewhat of a positive influence here for your Dublin Shamrocks, as of course, he has to have 99 strength, but that's simply about it. You can't necessarily just take strength and mold it into a football player, but we're going to at least try that today, as his only two standout attributes are 99 strength and 99 toughness. As mentioned, he is going to get the start in today's episode above Dylan Day, who has been pretty solid for us, but Brian Shaw looks to be an upgrade. It's kind of difficult to experiment with the team in such an important game, but that's what we're here for. We're here for fun, and we're here for dubs. And we do have to cut a player today. I didn't even think about who we're gonna cut. I think the man that has to be cut is Terrence Cody. Hasn't seen a lot of playing time here in Dublin ever since the first season. He's getting on up there in age. He's only gonna regress. He can leave the team. He can go relax, eat some good food. As Terrence Cody, we thank you for your service, but sometimes business decisions have to be made. And with that, it's time, boys, to begin. It's time to jump in the most important game in series history, Lucas Oil Stadium. I always talk about the heart that we do have, but talk is just talk. Sometimes you have to put words into fruition and ball out and show out. I'm not gonna lie, as the owner, I am as nervous and I am sweating like the Yin Yang twins. Oh boys, here we go. This is time where everybody needs to be all in. Everybody needs to execute for perfection, and everybody simply just needs to do their job. You're wearing the uniform for the men next to you. You're wearing the uniform. You're going out here for the Dublin Shamrocks faithful, as there's never been a game more important, as your Shamrocks are here in the US to mark their territory. As yes, they have fans from Europe, but we also want to create an epiphany. We want to create a monopoly. Europe, USA, all backing the Dublin Shamrocks to get the win today. As look at this, this is beautiful. As we are actually the team with the best record in the AFC. Not only are we playing for the divisional lead, we are playing for a potential first round bye. Going from a 7-win team and such a pathetic performance in the preseason to potential first round bye, and maybe even the best record in the NFL. This team, it's something special. I don't know, I might actually become blind after this game, because that sun is not the most pleasant thing to look at. Let's keep in mind, middle linebacker rookie Chance Trammell is injured for a few weeks with a broken finger. So we have Shane Skov filling in, as he can't get off his block there, as Kenyon Drake piles forward for about 10 more yards. So the Colts in 3 plays already at the 36. Mark Herzlich isn't loving it, nor is the owner. Time for somebody in the white and green jersey to step up and show why you make the rejects proud. Oh, underneath route to their tight end Fowler, it looks like. A young buck. Pointer. How do I get Pointer and Fowler mixed up? Come on, men! This is disgraceful. This is not the Dublin Shamrock way. We need a big play. Kenyon Drake, about 3 yards. Daddy Nicholas, as we do actually injure Kenyon Drake. So at least some positives are coming out of this. Hopefully he's out of the game. Sometimes you have to play dirty to succeed. We're going to bring pressure on Andrew Luck. Come on, get to the quarterback. Nope, that was Chris Hogan on the catch. As now it's a first down and 10 from the 12. Not the most ideal start, to say the least. Got everybody covered. Not the wide open man, though. The curl route. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. This is one of those opportunities. They're at the 1, but that doesn't mean they're going to score. Just kidding, they do. Bad start here in Indianapolis, boys, as your Shamrocks go down by a touchdown. Time for your offense to come out and ball out. Tua here, he's going to scramble. He's going to pick up this first down and more. Don't you dare fumble. Tua normally fumbles on 95% of the times he gets hit. So thank God he didn't there. That might be the worst decision of all time. That was just bad. We'll collectively admit that as a unit. Was just trying to do too much, and sometimes a lapse of judgment is made. This is one of those moments. Can't be doing that. Can't be. Another big throw there from Andrew Luck. A second short as Andrew Luck dotting is up again like he did last game. 5 of 5 for 67 yards early on in this one. Come on, men. Can't be playing like this. Can't be. We're better than this. We're the Shamrocks. We're the rejects. We're out to prove a point and to prove the whole entire world wrong. As there, well, you know, another freaking catch. See if we can somehow get an interception. Oh no, it's another wide open receiver. T.Y. Hilton down to the 8. What type of attempt of a tackle was that? Literally ran right past Marlon Mack, as this is about as bad as a start as we had in the first game of last episode. 3rd down and 2. The more I look at the screen, the more blind I become, so hopefully we can move the ball to the 40 on the other side of the field, because my eyes can't take this. Really. We got it. Thank you. Thank you, Dalton Cresson. When I call on you, you answer. Calvin Throckmorton on the slant. Look how elegant he looks. It's been a while since we've seen Jalen Hurts on the field. That's just because Dalton Cresson has the hot hand. No reason to take him out of the game unless he gets hurt. I mean, I wish I wouldn't have said that because he's probably going to get hurt now. Calvin Throckmorton, look at that block. The man is so precise with his movement. It worked earlier in the drive in the same situation, so why not again? Ball on the ground, team captain, Dalton Cresson, make it happen. Dalton right up the middle. And look who was leading the block. Brian Shaw, still fighting his way. This man is a menace. Oh, we're going to scramble with Tua. Are we gonna? I don't know. I'm going to throw this to X. Josh Gordon layout, bro. That could have been a first down at the 2. 3rd down and 18. Who's going to be the Shamrock to be written and placed in the history books? 3rd and 18. Throckmorton. He has hands that resemble me of Mount Everest. So 4th and 18 as he drops. It wouldn't have been a first down regardless. Let's at least get on the scoreboard here. Roberto Aguayo, he's perfect. I think this is the first 3rd down we've held the Colts to all game long. This is our chance to get back in things, boys. Oh, nah, they're going 5 wide and I'm bringing him in a blitz. Who cares? All forces forward here. Andrew Luck, quick pass. T.Y. Hilton, first down. Need to get a pick. Need an interception or a wide open receiver down the field. You know, that was my second option. Okay. We're not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to ask questions. But the owner was looking at his Twitter notifications. Andrew Luck got hit. Randy Gregory with the fumble recovery. As we make one of the biggest defensive stops in team history. Who else? Daddy Nicholas. 3rd down and 4. Huge play. They're pressing both of our receivers, but do we take away the slants? We're going to send at least one of them deep. Justin Blackman. Do the dang thing. No. Going to be, how does Tua not get that ball off? His slow release has hurt us so many times in this series. Calvin was so open. Now he's smashing the button and he can't get the ball out of his hands. Guys, you might be thinking that I'm a dumb boy. But we're going to try it. It's got to work in a big-time situation. Booty, you're a fan favorite. The fans, the Dublin Shamrock faithful, the most important people in this series, all wanted you. Are you going to make them proud and perform when it means the most? Please, drop a dime. He's so open, please. Booty, I'm about to cut him. Dog, once again, I think a dead giraffe that was born a kitten could have thrown a ball better than that. Like that, oh, I don't understand how you not make that throw. 3rd down and 10, come on, get off the field, we're right there. Shane Scove drops the pick, but at least he makes this stop. 50 seconds remain in the half. They're going to attempt a really long field goal. Will Lutz is their current kicker. Please, if there's any time for us to get a huge blocker, maybe he misses. No, it's right down the freaking middle. Colts, once again, go up by 2 touchdowns, but now's our chance, man. Let's make this a 1-touchdown game going into half. Please, Tua, make this throw. I think he made it. Keeps his feet in bounds. Josh Gordon, thank you so much. Finally, we get a big play. 35 yards. I don't want a field goal. I want a touchdown. Nothing less, a touchdown. Got to. We have our chance to solidify a playoff spot for the most part. We got to go all out. Gotta be a touchdown. Got to be. Okay, B's open. This gotta be it. This has got to be it. Come on, Justin Blackman. That's gonna be. Dropped it. Of all players to drop it. Justin Blackman. Josh Gordon. Post. Overthrown. Are you kidding me, Tua? Tua, this could be a pick six, honestly. Tua overthrows the open post route, bro. God, the young quarterback. Last 2 episodes making so many mistakes. That's the last thing we needed to happen. Now they have the ball at midfield. The post is open and he overthrows them by good, 5 yards. We're right there. Shane Scove, you have got to be more aware than that. I cannot believe he did not put his hands up and at least knock that ball down. I knew all day where Andrew Luck was going, and they're going to attempt a field goal, and they have a chance now to go up by 3 possessions going into halftime. This has been an absolute, complete, nightmarish start here in Indianapolis. We're choking in the biggest game in team history as he makes it. Of course he does. We go into halftime, down by 17. This, I don't even know what to say. Changes have to be made. Got to have some type of huge pep talk at halftime, or this is going to be the worst and most disappointing performance when we had the biggest opportunity ever. Oh, a lot of time left, though. I cannot believe we are potentially choking this opportunity away. Josh Gordon, please. We need a dime. Josh Gordon down the field. He hangs on and makes the catch. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Handoff. Dalton Croissant. Big-time players make big-time plays. Oh, so close. He's almost at 100 yards. We're down to the 1-yard line, and we know what time it is. We've been successful with it all season long, but screw the rest of the season. What matters is right now. Laquan McCowan, the player of the episode from 2 episodes ago. We need you, buddy. You're not 400 pounds for nothing. We need you for 6. Laquan, it's too easy. They parted that hole like the Red Sea as Laquan McCowan. He's a tank. He's reliable. He's an elegant ballerina. 3rd down and 8 now. A little bit more room. They're going to run a draw. We're all over that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Somebody make this tackle. I think he's a half an inch short. After all that, he got the first! Oh my God! He breaks Hayes Pullard's tackle. He jukes Fish missing out of his shoes and then drags D Virgin 3 yards for the first. If you guys don't think this is on all Madden, there you go. 3rd down and 10. Just don't let them pick up 10 yards. He's so open. What a play! Shaquem Griffin with the play of the season. Dog, is that Shaquem Griffin or is that Yao Ming? Bro, this man's got a 75-foot vertical. I thought for sure that was a 1st down dot to Jack Doyle. But Shaquem Griffin defies physics, leaps up in the air, and makes that catch. Easily the most important play up to this point in this franchise. That could be a tide-turning turnover here in Indianapolis. As our offense, we have got to put another drive together. Once again, when you need execution, put it in the most reliable player on your team's hand. That's our team captain, Dalton. He finds the hole. He hits it. He picks up the big 1st down, just shy of 100 yards on the game. After a holding call by rookie right tackle Mike Taylor that knocks us out of field goal range, now to midfield, now a 1st down and 20. But once again, they're giving us that look. Josh Gordon easily could get open down the field. I think he did it to him. He has a linebacker on him. Tua's released, bro. It's the slowest thing I've ever seen. So who's going to be the one here to step up and make a huge play? After the holding call and sack, 3rd down and 29. Nobody. Mike Taylor allows a sack again. Jabal Sheard with his 3rd sack of the game. Literally no time on this drive to throw the football. That offensive line, man. Oh, here we are. Is our defense going to continue to carry us? 3rd down and 1. Can we get another huge stop here? They're going to run it right up the middle. It's going to be a play action pass. Somebody get to him. He's so open. We brought pressure, and I thought the play action was going to allow us the time to hit Andrew Luck. As with that, the Colts get the ball in plus territory. heading into the fourth quarter down by 10. Boys, we need a miracle. We need the luck of the Irish on our side here to end this game. It's not over yet. 8 minutes to go, a whole quarter, plenty of time for your Shamrocks to come back. Open again. I don't understand how we're not getting the Andrew Luck on those play-action passes. This whole entire season, we've lived and died by the blitz, and it's been successful for us for the most part until today, because Andrew Luck, I've been complaining about how Tua takes so long to get rid of the football. Andrew Luck, the complete opposite. He gets the ball released in under a millisecond. Gotta get a stop here. Got to get a stop. I'm using him with the defensive tackle. He makes the throw. We're gonna make the stop. We're gonna force him to a field goal, which keeps it a 2-possession game with only 5 minutes remaining. We have got to score quick. Scramble. Tua. No way he makes that sack. This is it. This is actually it. 4th down and 5. We have got to go for it. I thought we had space to scramble. We did, but that defensive lineman, yeah, I don't know. Oh, he's like a cheetah. Oh, man. Biggest play of the series. Quick pass. Scared. I was sweating bullets there. Dalton, I see you. Wide open, Dalton. Run, man. Run. Don't you dare fumble. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remain. Got to get a play here down the field quick, man. Please. Shamrocks, I'm begging you. Josh Gordon's going to be open on this post. He gets it. Josh Gordon. Finally, that post route worked. Been looking for it all game long. Throckmorton, do I trust you? No, I don't. I'm just going to scramble with Tua. Can Throckmorton hold the block? He doesn't. We get out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Next play. Come on, wide open. Tua, are you kidding me? That is actually unbelievable. I can't take it. I know, I genuinely, no. That is just no. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. This is like honestly been one of the worst performances I've seen from Tua all series long. We're going to bring in the quarterback that started this series off. We're going to bring in this quarterback that we all love. We're going to bring in the quarterback that wants a second chance. He's a reject of a reject. He was already rejected. Now he's been rejected by his own team called the Reject. He's in here to make plays. He's in here to make moves. Nathan, we need you. Nathan, he's going to scramble. Nathan Peterman. That is literally the biggest oof that could ever happen. I'm so demoralized at this point. That could be a safety. We almost got the interception. There's still some bit of a chance, boys. This is at the right tackle, Mike Taylor. He's the worst player I've ever seen in my existence. Genuinely. He's absolutely god-awful. That's the 5th sack he's allowed. I'm honestly considering benching this freaking moron. Like, he's actually beginning to frustrate me and affect my life in negative ways. We just have to do it. We have to do it. Josh Gordon, we need you big time, brother. That's game over. That's game over. Everything that could have possibly gone wrong has gone wrong this game. Oh, that is so sickening. Eventually, the talent difference was going to come back to bite us in the butt. But the fact of the matter is, literally, Mike Taylor is one of the better players on this team overall-wise, but he plays like an absolute goddamn moron. We lose 23-10, and I don't want to talk about it. A worst game, all game around from everybody except from Dalton Croissant. Absolutely demoralizing, pathetic, and just embarrassing. To the question, what is the damage? Do we lose first place because of that loss? And we do. We now are in 2nd place, and we do not control our own destiny. God, can't believe it. But at the end of the day, we have to put that performance behind us and somehow try to bring our hearts back to normal size as we now travel to Cincinnati, as we just got to hope and pray that the Indianapolis Colts slip up here down the way. I would like to extend my sincerest apologies for our performance in Game 1 today. We're going to do everything we can to not choke this Cinderella magical season away. We're going to come back in this game right here. We're going to play our best. We're going to win. It's not even debatable. We're going to speak it into existence and at bare minimum get a wild card berth. We are not going to choke this season away. If I have anything to say about it, and Dalton Croissant has something to say about it too. On the ground again. We're going to get it again. Dalton Croissant, that's what I love to see. You know what? Let's mix it up. We'll go hurry up. It's probably not the smart thing to do after what I just said, but we're here for it regardless. Maybe Tua just can never perform like he did last game, because that was just disgraceful. Not like a first-round pick. Throckmorton, do I trust you? Do I actually trust you? No, I don't. Calvin, you're supposed to be a monster. Didn't even put his hands up. I legitimately, I want to go back and watch that in replay, because I just want to show you how slow of reactions he has, because, to be fair, like, he was open, and it was a decent throw, but the ball is there, and now he puts up his hands. He puts up his hands after the ball is bounced. Here we are. Denard Robinson with the catch. That's what I'm talking about. You need to get him and Dre Archer more involved. Don't have to have the full load on Dalton Croissant. Like I said, try to involve Dalton Croissant a little bit and try to utilize his speed to the outside here. In the red zone, gotta put up points to drive. Touchdown preferably, that's it. Dre Archer, 99 speed, he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. That's more like the Dublin way. Your Shamrocks take an early 7-0 lead, as we've got to keep this lead for 4 quarters. I think we missed it. Andy Dalton's always been my arch nemesis, but not today, Satan. Not today, young Padawan. It's time for interceptions, and we did it! Perfectly timed! Who other than Vontae Davis with the pick? I could have never wrote a better script and timed it up better. Andy Dalton, get out of here. The Shamrocks are here to grab a dub. Boom! That's what we needed. Happy. A happy guy. Dog, what are you doing? Get up. The play's over. 3rd down and 8. Who's gonna make the big play? We're gonna pick it up. Give me time. That's what happens when you give me time in the pocket. We give guys like Rashard Ross a chance to go 79 yards. Rashard Ross, touchdown. Let's freaking go. This is more like it. Why is it always the second game of the episode? Because I'm pretty sure people that aren't familiar with the channel, after the first game of the last 2 episodes, just completely cut off the video. Not good. Not good. All it ever takes is one freaking play. Tyler Eifert got open against a single man coverage with no high deep safety. 71 yards of their own, as just like that. Maybe the meta for our defense is no longer to blitz. Dalton Croissant, another big carry. Once again, gonna rely on him as long as I can. As long as he's still kicking. As long as he's still pumping out the 10-yard carries. Dre Archer, there we go. There's the edge that we needed. Dalton Croissant to Dre Archer. What a partnership. What a duo. 3rd down and 13. Last thing we're going to do here is take a sack. At least got to stay in field goal range. Throckmorton, please, hang on to this. And he does. Big, thick man. Big, thick tight end. Makes a catch. A big catch. The first time in a while. First time in this game. Going 5 wide. Come on, Tua. I trust in you. First time he gets hit, this whole entire ball game is a fumble. About to dump that off to the wide open crossing pattern. That guy came in there out of nowhere, and he fumbles. Like, yeah, sometimes hold on to the ball too long, but this shouldn't result in a fumble. Every time. Time to see if our defense can bail out Tua and his turnover. 3rd down and 8. Time to be great. Play action. Can he knock it out of his hands? No. Quick release from Andy Dalton. That's something I don't know. Quick releases? Never seen them before. Wide open again. 1st down. God, if they actually tie this game. God, underneath. 1st down again. Come on, defense. This is where you got to make big plays. Wide open curl route. Touchdown. We cannot cover the curl route. John Ross, the former reject himself. Like actual reject, not a Shamrock. You get what I'm saying? Like, who cares? The Bengals tie things up 14-all. This could be big. This could be big. I can see it coming. Justin Blackman, there we are. Justin Blackman, make this. That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed to ignite a fire here for the Shamrocks. And he kind of emasculates us right now after that dance, but hey, we have the lead, and that's all that matters. That's an interception. Vontae Davis with his second interception of the ball game. What a legend. The Bengals were actually getting close to scoring range, as that's our second interception of the ball game. Vontae Davis' second interception of the ball game. As now, we're actually in a position we might be able to get a free 3 points going in at halftime, which would be huge with what's transpired here in the last few minutes. We need big play. Who's going to step up? We have Rashard Ross. He's going to make a catch. Big catch. We have 2 timeouts remaining now after that one. So after that prior incompletion, it's now a 2nd down and 10. Thing is, 5 seconds remaining. What are the odds? We can run a quick little 5-yard play and call a quick timeout. We need it. Dalton, right in the middle. Just dive. Timeout. Nice. With 1 second left. That was actually pretty freaking perfect. As I'm not, to be completely honest, sure if the wind's at our back or in our face here. 49-yard field goal and this 8-mile-per-hour wind at our back, so we probably would have been able to make it. They're putting somebody back there to return this kick. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Roberto Aguayo, please. We need you. That's perfect. It should be perfect. And it is. As with a gift, we regain a 2-possession lead going into halftime. Finally, we get to Andy Dalton, but Shaquem Griffin goes down. As now, we have 2 of our starting linebackers injured. Both Chance Trammell and Shaquem Griffin go down as it even gets deeper into the rejects depth chart. They might be out of field goal range here. Big plays needed. Somebody get to the quarterback. Got everybody covered. No. Beat me deep. Once again, that's 2 big plays in this drive. What happens when you allow that much time in the pocket? You can't cover everybody for more than 15 minutes at a time. Handoff. Touchdown. Bengals make this a 3-point game. Everything we did right for the first 10 or so games of the season, we've done completely wrong here. Go off, Big D. Go off, Big D. Dalton Cresson. 1st down. Keeping the ball in his hands as long as it takes for us to run this freaking clock out. Only 99 speed can do that. Only 99 speed can pick up that 1st down. Awful blocking on the outside, but Dre Archer makes plays happen with that speed. Well, after a huge sack, it's 3rd down and 19. Once again, who's going to be the one to be written down in the history books? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be you? Rashard Ross! Yes, it is! He calms down, gets exactly the 19th. You know exactly what we're doing. You know exactly who we're going to. We're giving it to the man who's been here since the beginning. He's led this team through the ups and downs. 4th and inches. We need an inch. Please, we did it. Shane Scove filling in for the injured middle linebacker, Chance Trammell. He finally broke on the route, tipped the ball in the air, and with big old bear paws comes down with it. That is like literally one of the most important plays we've made up to this point. The momentum was shifting in a bad way for us, and it comes up huge. Tip drill time as Shane Scove is the main man of the hour. As with that might have just saved us, but there's still a ton of football remaining. Gonna mix it up and give it to Dre Archer, see what he can create with his 99 speed. Go off, Dre. We need you big time. We got the blocks. This is gonna be 1st down, just enough. This is not pretty at all, but at least this is showing you everybody's specific skill set coming together to create positivity for a greater cause. Yes, I'm a philosopher. Dre Archer, this time, falls forward for about 3. Who's going to be the man to do good things? 3rd and 13. Who's going to step up? Who's going to step up? We're going to scramble. No mistakes, no mistakes, no mistakes. I can't. Nobody's open. I looked downfield, nobody was open. It wasn't worth the risk. And I think, bros, I'm so scared to kick this field goal, but we're going to have to. They win with the touchdown here. Let's first of all make sure we make this field goal. It's good. Up by 6. Now it's time for our defense. Please, as we always say, you're allowed to bend, just don't break. I'm right there. Oh! Gonna be a run. They're gonna get the outside, aren't they? Joe Mixon first down. He literally has done nothing all game, only 25 yards, but who cares at this point? If he does good now, we're effed. Downright nervousness. It's a run. Joe Mixon, kill him. Or drag everybody forward. We have 32 yards to give here. Somebody make me smile. Somebody make me happy. Fumble! Boom! That's what I like to call happiness in a snow cone. Daddy Nicholas is taking this one back, as your boy has never been happier. Do whatever you want to do, Dublin Nation, as we solidify a huge dub win right there. That could have never been more perfect. Hayes Pullard knocked the ball loose, and Daddy, the father of us all, picks up the fumble and sprints his way towards the end zone, as I have never been more proud to be a reject, as it wants us to go for 2 to, what's the math at this point? Let's make it a 14-point game. Oh! I honestly don't even care. Like, at this point, we're going to throw it. We're going to get it. That's what we do here. 35-21. Easily one of the most memorable plays of the series up to this point. Hayes Pullard. He's going down in the history books. What a Shamrock legend, him and Daddy Nicholas. Oh, you have got to love this team. Through the struggles, through the ups and downs, reject through and through. That's the only way you can appreciate those moments to its fullest. As Bengals better just quit trying, because there's no way. At this point, we're not losing. Keep on running your play action passes. Let's get a pick. Let's end the game right here. Throw it.